Dear learners, welcome back. It's CS3244 Machine Learning. And today we're going to start our guest lecture series. And we're really privileged to have today with us Professor Chen Tsuhan, who is the Vice President of Research and Technology at NUS. But more importantly, he's one of the bridges that NUS has to the national level initiative of AI Singapore. So, Prof. Chen, welcome to our class, and please give a short introduction to yourself.
Thank you, Prof. Kang, for having me. As Prof. Kang mentioned, my name is Tsuhan Chen. I'm currently serving as the Deputy President for Research and Technology here at NUS. What that means is I provide the support and oversight to our researchers across the campus in helping them going through the research process of applying for grants, organizing workshops, and receiving grants, and then execute. We also assist them in terms of technology development, in helping them translate their research all the way into innovation and even enterprise. So that's what I do as a Deputy President for NUS Research and Technology. A little bit about myself. I got my PhD from Caltech many years ago, which I won't divulge, in the area of image processing, object recognition, and alike. And then my first job after Caltech was at AT&T Bell Laboratories. At that time, during those few years, my research gradually transformed from image processing to video coding and various standardization efforts. After a few years with AT&T Bell Laboratories, I realized that my career goal, if you will, is to become a professor. So I took up my first academic position with Carnegie Mellon University, during which my research gradually transformed from image understanding to pattern recognition, and eventually into computer vision. That's one of the areas that Carnegie Mellon was very much among the leaders in the field. So after quite a few years with Carnegie Mellon, I moved on to Cornell University to serve as a department head of electrical and computer engineering. And since then, you can see that even as a field of image processing, pattern recognition, and computer vision, gradually move more and more into using machine learning algorithms in solving problems. And then since then, machine learning as a field has also been kind of transformed into this field, what everyone calls artificial intelligence now. So there you have it. My research is very much now in the domain of AI, cross-cutting many different applications.
So thanks, Suhan, for your answer. That's a great introduction, and you can see the whole, trajectory from going from undergraduate all the way to PhD, and then onwards, forwards. So now you are, Vice President of Research and Technology at NUS, but you also serve as a bridge to some of the national AI programs. And people want to know, what role does NUS have in this national program, but also going forward as a leader in AI worldwide? So can you talk a little bit about what you think NUS can provide the global landscape of AI and machine learning?
Sure. Thank you, Prof. Kang, for a very, very important question, really. AI Singapore, maybe first off, is a national level program in Singapore, working on promoting research, development, and deployment of AI-related technologies across the nation. It's a national level program, but the headquarters, the main office, the program office, is here located in NUS. So with that, you can see already NUS is playing a leadership role in AI Singapore. In addition to that, when you get a chance, please do take a visit to the campus, specifically this building referred to as Innovation 4.0 or I 4.0. It's a building where AI Singapore office is housed in. But inside that building, there are also various programs very, very much related to each other, ranging from AI, yes, machine learning, but also programs related to optimization, related to cybersecurity, related to data science, related to operation research. So that building, in a way, is our platform as NUS trying to synergize various programs that are related to each other. And that whole building is actually to NUS referred to as a smart nation cluster. So you can see that how NUS with that building, where the programs inside the building really want to make an impact to Singapore in the field in the field of AI and more generally speaking, smart nation. And hopefully we can bring those technologies and research beyond Singapore and serve the whole world as well.
Thanks for that answer. Transitioning and keeping your research role, you also have to manage, AI research. So, people also want to know how does management of AI research look like? What types of roles or activities do you have to do?
Sure. Prof. Kang, first I'll be the one to admit that research is not meant to be managed. Rather, I think of research as very much curiosity driven, very much initiated by the PIs, principal investigators, or basically researchers in the field. What myself, the role I play is to, in my office, is to provide the support to the researchers so that they get to grow their ideas and everything comes to fruition. So I think of this rather not so much management of research, but to provide them the platforms, the support they need. Case in point, our office really is proactive in curating teams across campus so that people with complementary background can work together. We very, very often organize workshops with certain themes, ranging all the way from AI, yes, but also climate change, but also like social sciences, policy making, and all of those. So think of managing AI research, not so much. Rather, I think of this as providing the platforms and the activities that will curate research teams to pursue what they want to pursue.
Thanks, Tsuhan, for your answer. So now I think it's time to get started with lecture. We'll be back with Chen Tsuhan later in the post half of the lecture towards the end. So for now, let's get started.